Greetings to all the family, friends, and fans of DA Sports Vibes. So we are here with another great footballer of Dominica, Mr. JERICSON James, aka SHARTY of Kings Hill, and he's going to take us on a journey of his football career. So, Mr. SHARTY, take it away.
Alright. Well, as you know, saying where I started football is wrong because I can't say an age. I was born 11 Cornwall Street, where you born almost by Newton's Avenue, where Morancy have his shop there. That's where my mother make me, not in hospital, right there. But to say where I started my career, I started with match strikers. And a lot of Newton people might not remember match strikers, but man like Boso, Kelvin Etienne, Solka Emmanuel, Aaron Bass, Shawa, people that don't know, Shawa the Owl.
Shawa Owl
Was our main striker, myself, you know. And then we played Newton, played the league. I think we won maybe 2 or 3 years on a stretch.
Okay, but before that, tell us like when there was the first time you actually played football
But
itself.
if I give you this joke here,
give us a joke.
that I never tell nobody. I remember leaving my mother home on the Savannah, and man like Chombi and the man was training on the tongue Savannah. And I was running across the goal, and Chombi hit a shot, and that hit me in my head. I fall down flat on the tongue Savannah. I can never forget that. Chombi Herminus on Newton Savannah, and Chombi do. I think Harlem was doing some shot taking, and Chombi hit a shot, but I was just running across the Savannah.
And you was around what age? How old were you?
Boy, I was very young, boy. I came up Kings Hill at 10, so I was somewhere around 8-9 years.
All right.
At that time.
And then
And then from that time, we decided to make a team, match strikers. And then the match strikers, as I told you earlier, the players was Kelvin Etienne was our best defender. Boso, Richard Victorine, if most of all you don't know his name. Yes. Aaron Bass, Shawa, the Owl, Leroy Gogos, myself. I mean, we can't remember everybody else, but we made that team, sponsored by Madge.
okay.
And how did that team perform?
Boy, we performed too well. We win the trophy at Newton Savannah like twice. Until we hold Kings Hill, that I played for after, and beat Kings Hill 14-1.
Wow.
With Barbecue, Derwin, Peter Greenaway, and some other players.
That's a great
I
team.
can remember the rest,
14.
but we beat them man 14-1.
What was the goalkeeper?
That I can't remember
Okay,
either.
but you collect 14, yes.
Yes,
But Shati, did you play any school football?
Yes, I did. I played for Rosa Boys School. And then I remember playing with Kenrick Emmanuel. Because we were, and remember, I am a few months older than Kenrick. He might be having only white beard.
Yeah.
But I am older than him.
All right.
We used to play, me and him went almost the same classes from Rosa Boys School. And then we used to find captain. Kenrick was a captain one game, I was a captain the other. Kenrick captain one game, I was a captain the other. And then we played, when we made Rosa Boys School team, I remember it was under Kentish, David Kentish, Richo, and Column, a teacher they call Column.
Column.
Yes, but Kentish's speech was always, if you don't have discipline, you can't make this side. And I'm not gonna lie to all you, I think I made boys school team once. That was it. But my passion was always for Harlem. And later in the talk, I will tell you why my passion was always for Harlem.
Okay, so from the primary school, did you make any youth national team?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Never did.
So straight from, so when tell us when did you play your first competitive, league game, national league game?
The year mightn't be there, but I remember playing Harlem under 20. Sorry, Harlem under 13, Harlem under 19, Harlem under 20, Harlem intermediate, Harlem first division.
Okay, so
Because everything for me at the time was Harlem.
all right.
I did not know, or not did not, I didn't make no national team at that young age.
Okay, so you made that Harlem team. Can you remember the time you made the team? The Harlem team?
No, I did not.
Around what
But I
age?
remember-
80s, 90s?
Yeah, 80s,
Alright.
early 80s.
Okay.
When we started on the 17, on the 18, on the 19 intermediate second division.
All right.
But I find you leaving out Kings Hill out of the equation. Tell us about Kings Hill.
Well, Kings Hill came late, you know. Kings Hill came after, when I came up Kings Hill at 10, that was Hurricane David. So I born 1968, Hurricane David was 1979. So I was 10, 11, somewhere there. But I was still playing for Newtown team. But Kings Hill, to me, brought me far in the sense that it had a year when we thought that we were so good that we wanted to branch out of Harlem to play for Kings Hill, because we went and played, I think it was intermediate, and we had to play Toyota Troves in the semi-finals. And let me tell you, I think that was our worst year. Because we had me living 40 at the time and running to work, but then we had other man sit down on block, relaxing themselves, and agree we win already because we're talented. But we were talented because we had Derwin, which was a great defender. We had Julian Alexander, we had Albert Teets, we had Springer Vandale Francis, we had myself, we had Markham from Jodel, we had Geoffrey Payne. I mean, we had a kind of team. So we agree we could then win the intermediate to go up to first division. And unfortunately, it didn't happen for us.
Presently, we're on Kings Hill Savannah.
Yes, sir.
That's the place we had a lot of war on the Savannah in terms of playing off season and so on. Tell us about it.
Well, we started playing for, me and Barbecue started playing for, then migrated from Newtown to Kings Hill. Kings Hill field was okay, but we decided that we wanted to do a difference on Kings Hill field. So Paul Charles, Derwin Francis, myself, with Paul P in charge as usual, we went to Coca-Cola and then we asked for a sponsor to sponsor Kings Hill team. But what they gave us was Sprite. So that's where Sprite came out from Kings Hill. Then we did what we had to do with some backhoe and work on the field. So if you look on the back of the field, that's where we came out to clear everything to make the Savannah what it's supposed to be. Okay, so we take it from there. Now I was playing most coach, Kings Hill Sprite coach, where I had Paul P, Derwin, Malcolm, Reggae, Wang, Glubu, a bunch of men, but I was the coach at the time.
Why you was the coach?
Because I think I was not too old enough, but bigger than them man, so I didn't really want to play. And then that is where apparently calling Aya gave me the name Pat Riley. Because at that time Pat Riley used to coach Lakers with a coat on him. And I always used to come in Sprite game with a coat, a shop like a coat, reaching media. So we got the name Pat Riley. But beside that, Kings Hill Savannah really molded most of us, including my brother Derwin, which I think is one of the greatest defenders Dominica I've ever seen. Because he never played, I don't think he played under 15, under 16, under 19, because he came from SMA, and from that time he made SMA team, he just blew up. And Paul P, because if you ask Paul P, as the captain of Kings Hill, I always say, if Paul P don't play him, there is no game. So, you know, that was part of it. And then beside the Kings Hill, we had Butch, John Baptist Loader. And the reason Butch left our team was because of my great supporter, the team great supporter, my sister
Sharer.
which I think, and I'll give her a round of applause, one of Harlem's greatest supporter and Kings Hill's greatest supporter. She just had a mind of her own, so everybody had an issue with that. But that's my sister, and she will remain like that.
So tell us about Kings Hill on a whole, Coca-Cola, and their performances over the years.
After we moved from Sprite, we moved to Coca-Cola, and then that's when I joined, and then we decided to make it a big team. I mean, we won so many trophies, it wasn't funny. We dominated Newtown, we dominated Buffet State. Boy, I can't even think of where we do dominate again. But the good thing with us is if you go into Coca-Cola, maybe not now, the amount of trophies we had, it wasn't funny. You see how Harlem have trophies? Coca-Cola Kings Hill had trophies. And then we had a grand dinner where everybody was excited and happy. But let's stick to football. I think Coca-Cola Kingsville was one of the best area teams or village team that you can find. St. Joe maybe had their team, Dubla maybe had their team, Granville maybe had their team, but on a community level, I think Kingsville was just the greatest.
So tell us now about SHARTY and Harlem.
Boy, I give in Harlem my heart, my soul, and everything. So before we move, just in case you want to move to the national team, we don't move in there yet.
Yeah.
For me, Harlem is Harlem, and I'll give Harlem my everything. Harlem, under Don Leogal, put me into football. Even though I played the under-20, the intermediate, the first division, to me, Don Leogal was the best coach I went through with Harlem. Now, I have two memories on Harlem. Well, my greatest memories would be against Potters. Potters had us down 1-0. Scored by, I think it's some Luge partner. Scored, boom. Then Harlem come, I think Peter scored 1-1. and behold, last couple of minutes of the game, second half, there I come. Boom, 2-1. Harlem win 2-1.
Was this the year when they said there was some voodoo or something on Harlem?
No,
because
not yet.
No, it wasn't that year.
No, not
okay,
yet.
all right.
Because at that year, I remember Pao, and I will always tell somebody, I looked at Pao on the field because Pao could kick with both of his legs, and I admire Pao at that time. You put Pao on the left, boom. Put Pao on the right, boom. Then we had the second one was Kensborough, Harlem. Kensborough, Harlem, 2-1. Peter Greenaway come again 2-2. Here we come, SHARTY again, 3-2. Boom in Coca-Cola ass.
But can you give us a little
Boy,
lead us up to the goal?
I can more remember the Kensborough one.
Yes, that one.
Because Solka gave me a pass in the middle of the field. At that time, Kurtz. I can't remember his name, but Kurt from the town, youngster, was playing for Kensborough. And I beat 1, 2, shift the ball to my right, and Coca-Cola was in the goal. And when the ball hit the net, first person to come and hug me and lift me up was Kenrick Emmanuel. SHARTY celebrate your goal. Harlem win 3-2. But all the other games we win, whatever last minute, that accounting for me. Those two goals I remember that have me happy.
But you were known as the super sub, the always scoring the last minute goal.
Well, people tell me I was a super sub, but I want Don to confirm that. I was never a sub. I used to start in the middle of the field together with Solka or Durant. And then, a little later on in the game, Leogal would drop me down. Sub somebody, bringing Bernard to play midfield, and then send SHARTY forward. So you sub a forwards man.
So you was late.
And that is how I used to score, because I think I scored 4 goals to give Harlem win under a minute.
So
I think that's 1997.
So you would say you was the go-to when we need a goal?
Yeah, when we need a goal.
9 minutes?
I'm somebody that don't like to boast myself, but history shows for itself.
Yes.
But I still want to hear about that dog coming in the field, that late minute goal when the dog keep coming on the field, the black dog, and you keep scoring the goals. You know, I need to know what was happening.
Boy, I saw that black dog. I heard about that black dog. I heard everybody saying it was a voodoo dog. To me, I don't know about the dog, but the dog used to come on the field. The dog used to come on the field. What we used to do, Derwin, Barbecue, myself, what we used to do, we used to pass, every time Harlem playing, be it Kensborough or not, we used to pass Roseau, come down my ministry, pass through the Kensborough fence, walk up in front of the Kensborough stand, go to the Harlem stand at the end, and then go to our field. Because we used to tantalize all teams that used to sit down on that fence. That used to sit down on that stand, sorry.
Yes.
Including Zebians, Bath Estate, everybody, because Harlem stand was Harlem stand.
Yes.
And then we used to pass in front of everybody, and you used to hear people mumbling, oh, see them now, they think they're the best. No, we're not the best, we're just going to win.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us, were there any players that inspired you to play the game?
Boy, I can name plenty, but I will tell you early, Jogis, Tutti.
Yes. I
used to be a liquor boy on the stand and watch Harlem play. And Don Leogal. And then it came to me that I used to play with soccer. As I tell you, I am a few months older than him. But I used to sit down on the field. I used to stand up on the field, play soccer, and I used to watch soccer dictate game.
So you
Imagine,
on the field with him.
I even shiver him.
So you're on the field with him.
I on the field with him. But for me, he was so good as a playmaker. I used to watch soccer dictate the game. And that's the respect I have for him as a player. You see, Derwin and Georgie and Doc, to me, them man was on a different level after Mollers and them. To me, them man was just the best. I don't see no defenders after that.
Okay. And are there any defenders, like you naming the defenders that you played with you, are there any defenders you played against that when you come in to face them, you had a little thing in your head that you have work to do? Can you name a few of them?
Boy,
if there are any.
It had, because I really don't remember any players that I was afraid of.
Not afraid, but in your mind, you're taking you have to work to do today.
Well, I remember the first time Pharaoh and them came down as Laplin, they beat us 5-3 in the park. And then when they played them the second leg, I got a breakaway, me alone, 4 defenders, and I ended up beating them 4-man. To me, that's all I can remember, because I was never afraid of, and scored the goal for them to win 1-0. But to be, no, honestly, no.
No defender.
If it come tomorrow,
not
fine.
even off season, not even you didn't fear nobody.
No, I didn't fear nobody.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right. And you have any words you would like to give to the young players today? You know, as to how to develop themselves to be on the level that you guys played back in the days.
Well, I would like to give some words, because I have almost 6 children. I call them my children. And that's the first set of youths that go, academy youths that go to the scholarship.
Okay.
And I always admire them. Yes.
That's
Yes, I have a child in it.
the guy who went to this scholarship, Montel James. Okay.
Andres, Alicia, Romelsia, Giles, and Fritz. And for me, I will always talk to these youths. Gentlemen.
But Montel is your son, Montel
Yeah,
James.
Montel is my son.
Yes, you have to talk about
But
your
I
son.
don't want
You have
to.
talk,
No,
yes, you have to talk about your
it's going to
son.
look like I trying to.
No.
So I gotta talk to the 5 others.
I know
I
it,
just talk
but-
to Montel.
But we need to
On
make
his
it on
own.
the record that Montel James is your son. He followed your footsteps.
Yes, he did.
All right.
And I think he's a little better than me now, in the sense that what he has accomplished when it comes to the schools that he went to
So you don't think if
and the records that he set.
so you don't think if you had the opportunities that you know you a man like you.
Yes, we did. And I forget to mention one more person that I admire was Jeffrey Edmonds.
Okay.
Because I believe Jeffrey is a son, what no matter where we. But to the youths, you know what? We never had that opportunity. And I always say, if we were born in another country, all you'll be watching us on TV. Easy. But you will get the opportunity to go in another country and make us watch you all on television. Gentlemen, do all the best. Education comes first, remember that. Get your grades up first, not just gentlemen, women. And make us proud. Everybody mightn't get a football contract, but at least let's get a few. Because we know how it is. We know how Dominica looking like we below. We know we're not there. Let us, just play and play with hearts.
So you can get
We
back
need
the
hearts.
quality, we need to get back
We
the
need
quality
hearts.
of the
We
game
need
that we had
hearts.
in
All
your,
you
in
have
your
to
time.
put hearts. And that's how we used to play before, including Wang on Kings Hill team. We used to play with hearts. Play with heart. The coaches will, and always remember, respect the coaches. Never think you're Lionel Messi or Ronaldo before your time. Respect it. Or it will take on you anywhere. Any player in the world. It doesn't be the 6th children now, the 10th children later on. Every child, if you're watching that, respect the coaches, because the coaches always know best.
Okay, well, Mr. James, we really appreciate you taking your time out to share with the DA Sports Vibes fans, and we hope that the youths and them will look at this and make a difference.
Well, let me say something before closing. I think you're doing an excellent project. I am serious.
Yeah, man, we appreciate that.
Because I think I remember talking to, I'm not sure if it's one what Jeffrey had talked to about that on soccer early in football, that we have to start profiling players, including the new players we have, the youth man and them, no matter where we send them. Start profiling people so Dominicans can win. Yes, we lower than all other people as PGR have tell us, and we know we're not in a professional league. But if you start profiling the players, we will see them from overseas. Yes. So I am very happy all the fellas doing that.
Appreciate that.
Okay, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Keep up the good works.
Respect.
All right.